What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Isha, aka Asia, and I am back with those October love messages. Okay, gotta hurry up, honestly, because we're about to be in the last week of October, and it'd be like that. So this reading, well, this video rather, we're gonna go. So we did Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. So this is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and then after that we have um Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So I'm gonna try to get both. I'm gonna try my best to get both of those done today. Okay. So right now we are on Aries. So if you do have Aries in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you're fucking nasty, then this reading might just be for you. I hope everyone has been doing well. We're almost at 300 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? Like I love that for us. I'm trying to move all this stuff over. There we go. Maybe that'll be like a little bit better so you guys can see. Let me check. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's just get into this so we can utilize our time wisely. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Happy Saturday. I hope your week last week was great. As soon as we're done wrapping up these messages, going back to the weekly love messages, I'm about to do, more than likely tomorrow, I'm about to record a shit ton of content so I can just roll everything out for y'all next week. Okay? All right. What's going on in love this month for my Aries placements? Okay. What's going on in love this month for my Aries placements? We have spiritual cleansing number 50. 5 and 0 is 5. You could have this tatted on you too. The Eye of Hamas, I think is what it is. We'll find out. What's going on in love this month for my Aries? So a lot of you could have been purging this month. Could have been trying new things this month when it comes to your spiritual well-being. You could have been doing more rituals. You could have been doing more praying, a lot more meditating. You could have been really deep on spiritual baths or just at least connecting to your altar and your ancestors this month. And you could have been doing these cleansings because there could have been people in your energy that's don't need to be in your energy. So it could have been a lot of return to sender this month. And then you got message number 33, 3 and 3, 6. So you could be seeing 333, could be seeing 555. Okay. We know what message is. The lunar moth, different signs and synchronicities to let you know that a message is coming for you from spirit. And then, so we won't look into that. If you have, I feel like this came out for Capricorn's reading, maybe. So you might have Capricorn placements. Check your chart. But for spiritual cleansing, we have number 50, which I'm pretty sure it is exactly what it is, what it says right there. But I'll look for y'all just in case. Yes, it's the Hamsa um, um, palm shaped amulet. So if you all have that, if you have this tatted, this especially could be for you. Also, did not know that it's also spelled Kamsa and Hamesh, and that means 5. So again, 555 talks about change as well and adapting to new change and transmuting things. So awesome. It's time for a spiritual cleansing of the body, mind, or space in which you reside. There's an imbalance, stuck energy, or heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. So there could be, like I said, someone in your fucking energy that you're trying to cleanse and release because it's some bullshit. All right. So if you feel stagnant in love this month, if you feel you're at a standstill and don't really know what to do, or some of your readings recently haven't really been resonating for you, then I hope that this one does in particular. Okay. So what's going on in love this month for my Aries? Already we got some shit going on. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do it like boop. We're gonna do a boop. And we're gonna do a boop. I can't remember if I did 4 or not. But for the sake of time, what's this? What is this? What is this? Boop. Boop. Damn, a lot of major arcana, friends. All right, so first off, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Knave of Pentacles. So there could have been an offer that came in that um, there could have been something that was no longer juggled. There was no longer any indecision surrounding something. Perhaps there was a situation that happened to you this month surrounding love or a romantic opportunity that it was a small offer. I feel for a lot of you, you knew this offer was coming, you know, and you weren't going to, you, you knew where you were going to go from there. Is okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the fucking Temperance, so you could have Sagittarius energy, and you could, like I said, you could have those placements. I have my heat on, so you're gonna hear that thing go off every once and again. I realized I didn't fall asleep with it on, so woke up and it was like 60s in here. It's like, oh shit. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Temperance, and that being in the middle of the fucking in the middle. I feel like this isn't enough cards. I think we do four right here. Let's do one right here and right here because I feel like this don't feel right. It doesn't. Aries, love messages for Aries this month. What's tonight? Boom. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better to me. All right, and then we'll go boop boop boop. Okay, perfect. So anyway, Queen of Pentacles clarified by Temperance. From what I'm looking at right here, it looks like you're focused on yourself this month. You're focused on remaining grounded. You're focused on that harmony. You're focused on balance. You're getting in touch with your inner harmony. I feel like you've been practicing patience a lot, and you're not dealing with anything that's going to make you process things out of fear with strength in reverse. And with justice in reverse, there could have been, if you had allowed fear to rule your forward movements, I think you would have got karma for it. There's something here that you decided on, and I feel like the decision that you made is surround yourself. There could have been a lot of indecision initially, with how am I going to juggle this. You could have had two competing priorities, yourself or whoever this person is, right? But it's like you may be doing things traditionally, at least for you, in a way that doesn't make sense for a lot of people. And you could have had someone come in and quickly with communication about a higher level of commitment and what that could possibly look like. So far, signs of significance are Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, and Taurus. Out of the 8 cards, you have half of them are major arcana. So you could have been dealing with a soulmate this month. Someone had a calculated plan to rush into you with some type of commitment, some type of offer, and they could have been afraid to come towards you because they have been receiving such bad karma recently. Things definitely could not have been going in their favor, so they've been like holding back. But like with looking at Temperance and how it's facing Leo, the Strength card, it's like you've been blocking yourself, like you've been divinely protected by whatever this situation is that was coming towards you. Someone saw how grounded you were, how focused you were on yourself, how spirit may have been pouring into you, and someone could think that that's not fair. I feel like whatever decision you made, someone doesn't think it's fair. Like that's not fair. Because you probably set a boundary, and it's like someone think that's not fair because it's like, why wouldn't you accept this? I feel like someone's like, I rushed in to give you exactly what you wanted, and you don't want it. What's the two of pentacles reversed and the knave of pentacles? The five of fucking cups. Just slip the fuck out like that. Someone is in grief mode. Someone feels burdened by their emotions. Someone feels stuck. Again, I feel like someone may have like offered you something this month or wanted to offer you something this month, and it just ended with them being grieving this. Maybe with the decision you made on this to have a to focus on your own, to focus on your own creative endeavors, to focus on your own peace, to focus on your own happiness. It's maybe you grieved whatever this was. Maybe you even felt a little bit of regret. Like, look at the little cow baby. Looking backwards, maybe you felt some regret with the decision that you made because you stood on it and you were like, I don't know if I made the right decision. Hmm. What's the Queen of Pentacles and Temperance? God damn. The King of Wands in reverse. Oh, yeah. So you you don't want, so yeah, harmony within yourself, right? Clearly. Harmony, groundedness, patience. I'm hearing like, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Knave of Cups. Same thing as the Page of Cups. Like, yeah, someone has feelings for you. Yeah, there's someone possibly cares for you. At the same time, how is it harmonious when you're a fucking King of Wands in reverse? You're in your ego, you're stubborn, you could be flighty, you could be in and out emotionally, even if you have even if this person has emotions for you, they have feelings for you, they fucking love you, and yet they still do you like that. They could have a thing where they feel like they're better than you, or they have to humble you because they're not confident in their own self. So how is the King of Wands in reverse going to provide anything substantial to a Queen of Pentacles upright that's fucking grounded? With this Queen of Pentacles, you could have Earth placements, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is you. They probably feel like, since they couldn't get you out of their head, that they were supposed to come towards you. Which, to be fair, they were, because this would have been this was a tower moment for, and that'll be hilarious if the tower comes out. But this was a tower moment for you to, for spirit to see, are you gonna stand on the choice to respect yourself and to be that. Oh my god, my voice is changing. Some of y'all y'all hear that? Some of y'all could be sick. What the fuck? Did y'all hear it just do that? I'm not sick. My voice was not like that this whole time. This also could have been like throat chakra work, and that's like, this was a throat chakra test for you to speak up for yourself. No matter how much someone claims that they love you, if they're not showing you the love that you deserve in the way you should be loved, and what love is supposed to look like, then that ain't love. What's justice reverse and strength reverse, spirit? Someone was in their pride and ego, all right, and are upset that things didn't work out the way that they wanted it to. I just saw the Nine of Cups and the Fool in reverse. I'm going to keep it. Aquarius energy could be of significance. That's five major arcana. Definitely dealing with a soulmate. So you didn't take a leap of faith on this person. You did not risk the biscuit with this situation that would have prolonged your spiritual journey, to be honest. Because if you decided to deal with whatever this energy is, I think it would have stunted your spiritual growth. And because so much energy was involved in whatever this is, that's why you're being told you need to cleanse. You still chose yourself though with this Nine of Cups, focusing on your own happiness, not letting anyone hold you back from your own happiness. You could have had a lot of people surrounding you and been like, oh no, you need to do this. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to do that. Oh, I would have done blah 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 blah. So the fuck what you would have done? Okay, this ain't your life. It's mine, bitch. It's mine, bitch. Yeah, look, the sun in reverse, and right behind that's a fucking ace of cups in reverse. So even though you feel like this could have possibly been a missed opportunity in love, you know it wasn't a true wish fulfillment. This wouldn't have made you happy, and there still would have been some things hidden in this relationship. What's the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant? Knight of Swords and the Hierophant spirit. What is that? Mm-mm. I'm not gonna take that. I wanted to pop out. They said for real. And Knave of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups just came back out. It's in reverse though. Yeah. So whatever what's coming towards you for a higher level of commitment, it wouldn't have been worth your while with the Page of Cups in reverse. Someone is still immature. This person could be younger than you. They're emotionally stunted. I feel for the moment with saying whatever they needed to say to you, they may have built up the courage enough for that, but they didn't have a plan afterwards. Like, yeah, this motherfucker is still lying. There's still deception here. I literally just said that with the sun in reverse earlier. There's still deception here. Someone's not telling you the full truth, bro. And that's why this love offer is okay. And then you got the high priestess, Pisces energy. You could have that in your chart. But like I said it well before, and you do know, you know. This person may have initially appeared like a counterpart, but they weren't, bro. They weren't. They were just in your life to teach you something. They just came to teach you a little something. They just came to teach you a little something. All right. And you were able to transform your spirit. This person was meant for you, meant to be in your life to help elevate not only your confidence, even though I'm sure it might have fucked with your confidence for a little bit. However, now it's like you know exactly who the fuck you are. You know what you will and what you won't tolerate, and you're not letting anything hold you back, bro. Like you're not letting anything hold you back. New chapters on these hoes. and and no longer a lack mentality of this is the best I'm going to get, so I need to go ahead and make this relationship work. Fuck that. No matter how old you are, there's still opportunity to have the person come love on you the way you deserve. And I actually need to hear that for myself because oh my gosh. So we're gonna see how this person feels about you. We're gonna use my Afro Anime Tarot deck. You already know what it is. If you've seen the rest of the videos, you know exactly where we're going with this. So how does this person that's in Aries energy, how do they feel about them? The Empress in reverse. Oh, they're mad at you. They feel like you don't give a shit. You're not nurturing. You're not you. They probably came to you and you weren't warm. I literally, you know what's hilarious? Look at this. Literally saw that earlier. Literally, it's the Empress in reverse. Literally saw that earlier, but didn't decide to speak on it because I didn't feel like I needed to do that just yet. Look at that. This is what you would have been had you had gone back to this person. Okay. I like it would have just been people pleasing if you went back to this person. Just doing it, not even listening to yourself. You would have just to make him or her feel better, you would have gone back to them. Like, all right, well, they did all this hard work, so let me go ahead. No. You stepping out of your divinity to make another motherfucker comfortable when they disrespected you in the first place? Like, don't piss me off. Oh, this person's spying on you too, just in case you was wondering. They want to know what the fuck you got going on that's better than what they were trying to offer you. So they feel like you're the Empress in reverse. Taurus energy, again, and Virgo energy could be of significance. They feel like you're selfish because why aren't you sharing your love anymore? You're closed off. I feel like they're like, who even are you? Like, you're not who they left. Not the Hermit just came out for a little bit. Again, Virgo energy really could be of significance. Something specific could have happened during Virgo season as well. You could have those placements. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or they have those placements. How does this person feel about Aries? The Four of Cups in reverse. Maybe they feel like you made a mistake in rejecting them. They feel like you're going towards something that you think is better, but what is that? Pisces energy could be of significance with the moon here in reverse. So they feel like you see something they don't. You see right through them. So it's like, damn, no wonder they're looking for something better because they see right through me. They can tell. I think this person didn't anticipate for you to be able to see right through them the way that you have. Yeah, and you got the Eight of Pentacles. They see you working real hard. You could have multiple projects that you're balancing right now. You could be really focused on work right now. You're focused on things that are more important than them. Some of you could have another job. You could be working two jobs right now, or you're working towards getting a better job, so you're really locked in. Maybe this person even feels like you're acting like you're super busy, but it's like you're not as busy as you claim you are. Maybe this person feels like they know exactly what you do every day, and it's like there's no way you don't have room for me. What are you talking about? I know exactly what you do every day. This person is really indignant. Like it's very defiant energy. It feels like they're throwing a tantrum, right? Weird. Justice in reverse. Yeah, they're mad. They're mad that karma ruled against them. They're mad that things didn't work in their favor. Libra energy again could be of significance. This person's pissed off. They don't like the way this is come about. Are there any actions from this person this week? Not Temperance came back out. I'm weak. Actions from this person this week. The fucking Devil, the Chariot in reverse. Look at all this major arcana, bro. And the fucking Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I can't make this shit up. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords reversed. Damn, Sagittarius season could bode something. Sagittarius season's coming up. Again, Sag placements. So out of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 cards, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. Y'all have definitely been dealing with the soulmate. Definitely dealing with the soulmate. And keep in mind, just because someone's a soulmate doesn't mean they're good for you. You got two Temperance, bro. This person's fucking toxic with the Devil. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. And I feel like this person, as much as they want to, I feel like this person wants to change your mind and transmute. So I feel like they're going to try their best to make it look good. Because look, Temperance look good. And so does the Devil. I like, look, they look good as hell. Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. I feel like this person's going to try their best to pretty this up, to be like, listen, I'm going to prove to you why you shouldn't have rejected me. So I feel like this person is going back to the fucking drawing board because they know that a fulfilled family isn't in the cards for y'all. This person's going back to the drawing board. I don't see them taking any action this week, based on what we're seeing. They're going back to the drawing board. I feel like you're not done with this person. I feel like they're going to come back. Two of Wands, should I stay or should I go? Strength, yeah, they're gonna rest for a little bit. I think they're gonna come back though. They're just debating, once the shit clears. Maybe they feel like once you get your mind right, they'll come back. What the fuck kind of energy is that? I'll come back when you're feeling better. I'll come back when you have time to think about it. Oh, this person is really indignant. I do not like this energy at all. There's no harmony. There wouldn't be any harmony in this home. Things have ended for a reason. I just don't feel like this person is going to accept it. They still want to build on the concept of having a family. And yet I feel like this person doesn't even know what fucking family means. They probably don't have a good connection with their current family. Someone could be taking advantage of them. They could have a unhealthy parental dynamic. Clearly, because look how they're acting. Like this person does not take accountability. They probably didn't have to do that with their parents. Everyone in their family probably could have just what is that? Allowed this type of behavior to flourish. So it's like you're telling them no. It's like, what the fuck do you mean you're telling me no? Because they always get what they want. This person could have been like the oldest in their family, but at the same time, it's like they could be like the only girl or only boy in the family, so they got like special treatment or something. Could be a mama's boy. Mm. But I feel like the stuff in their own family isn't going right. So it's like, how can you build a family, want to build a family with me, and your own family is just like going through what the fuck? So how will my Aries know these messages are for them, Spirit? Gemini energy could be of significance. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Gemini season could have been of significance. You could have those placements. Crown chakra, okay, been activated. All right. Could have been having epiphanies, which is why you need to do a spiritual cleanse, a spiritual bath. I need to do one myself. Solar plexus number 3. You need to stretch more. All right. Dance, shake them hips. You need to move your body more. You need to stretch more. You need to stretch. You got all this energy in you that's like moving around like this. And you need to find some way to ground it and let it out. Like, look, she's on like all this electricity that's surging through you. Yeah, you need to work with that. How else will my Aries, I almost said Sagittarius too, that's nuts. How else will my Aries know this message is for them? One more card. Oh, okay. Pisces. You could have Pisces placements. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or they could have those placements. Okay. Bottom of the deck is wood. So yes, you're being called to groundedness. All right, you're being called to be grounded. You could be seeing 333, which we got right there. So that's nuts. And at the bottom of the deck is wood, and that's 8. So 6, 7, 8. You're going through this for a reason. This was meant to happen. All right. And you got tree people number 8 right underneath this too. So people are in your business. You could have had a lot of people in your business too, or people wanting to offer you advice, and it's like, bro, just because you're offering it doesn't mean I need to take it, for one. And two, why are you in my business like that? Yeah, so it could have been a lot of people in your business when it comes to this situation. Or maybe you allowed them to be in your business to know what the hell was going on, and then they were offering stuff, and you're like, wait a minute, why are you so involved in this? It's like, okay, well, you kind of opened the door for that, but I don't know. Y'all don't have to tell me. Y'all don't have to tell me. Either way, someone giving you advice doesn't mean you have to take it. But I see a lot of people like looking, so someone's definitely spying on you, to say the very least, and keeping tabs on you. Or maybe even your person was talking to other people about this situation with you and trying to give them advice. We on that hootie hoo sound off. All right, we're going through the signs. Are we in Scorpio season? Alexa, are we in Scorpio season? Really? Alexa, are we in Scorpio season? She doesn't know. Alexa, when does Scorpio season start?
Scorpio season generally runs from October 22nd or 23rd
Alexa,
to November
stop.
20th.
Okay, so we're obviously in Scorpio season. So we're going to we're going to go Scorpio all the way down to Libra. All right. And since we are on Aries, all fire signs gets 2 cards. You already know how that goes. You already know how we've been doing it. Oh my gosh, my tea. I need to make some more. I've got some like chai spice tea. I just got the water ready for it. I'm about to go make some in a second. All right. So Aries dealing with a Scorpio. I can't remember if shit. They're spying on you. I fucking told you. You're being spied on. It's giving Spy Kids. Social network, information's ways. This person is keeping tabs on you. And it's like multiple things too. So multiple platforms are being spied on. If you don't have this person blocked on everything, they're looking. And to be fair, even if you do have them blocked, all you got to do is use other email addresses. Oh my God, Gohan is so cute right now. And I feel like that's what they're doing, like in the dead of night, scrolling, seeing what the fuck you've reacted to. All right, seeing if like your what you may have commented on. If you have any new followers, who the fuck is that? If you're following somebody else, who the fuck is that? Aries to Sag. Lord have mercy. This person realizes if you've been dealing with the Sag, they've been in their pride, all right? And I think they're recognizing that their fucking arrogance and them being so fucking stubborn is what ended this. That you wanted to be all up in your pride. Man, fuck your pride. Just take it on back, take it on back. Since they wanted to be in their fucking ego, it's over. I think they're recognizing that. And what else can they do about it but learn the lesson and go the fuck on? I don't think their pride even is also going to allow them to accept that you've left them behind. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn is stressed the fuck out. Aries to Aquarius. This Aquarius acts like they're not chasing you. All right. They're going to make it seem like they're not pursuing you. And if there's one thing Aquarius is going to do, they're not going to give you what they think you want. They're going to give you the opposite, just out of pride to not give you the satisfaction. I know because I'm an Aquarius. And in the midst of them not doing that, it's just because they're confused. They don't understand what's going on. So it's like they're pulling back while they try to ascertain why you're not dealing with them anymore. Aries to Pisces. This Pisces is receptive. They come in with an open heart. They're really vulnerable, and they may not have been that vulnerable with you in the past. But again, they're willing to do whatever works to get an opportunity for you to hear them out. And not only hear them out because you may have heard them out already this month, but it feels like they're like, no, you didn't get it. And it's like, yeah, I did get it. I don't want you for this reason and that reason. And this is what I'm not tolerating anymore. But I feel like your person is like, no, 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 you don't get it. And it's like, bro, you just want me to give you what you want. And I'm not doing that. I'm looking at my painting because it's like, did I hang that up on? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm waiting. Aries to Aries. You got abandon in reverse and time. I, I, so this Aries is waiting. Okay. They feel like it just needs to take a little bit more time. And they haven't walked away from this. We know that. And they're working on feeling that you didn't really necessarily abandon them. You just need more time to come to your own conclusions. I feel like this Aries that you're dealing with is a little delulu. To where they're like, nah, 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 nah. They would never do that. They just need more time. Like they don't even know what they're talking about right now. They just need more time. You know what? I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait because they don't know what they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna just wait. Like that's what I feel from that. Aries to Taurus, you put your boundaries up and you said it's a fucking no. This Taurus is like you is like they could they could also be drawing boundaries on you. But like, no, this is enough. I'm tired of you never giving me what I want. And it's like they don't feel the chemistry anymore. They don't feel as much as they've come towards you after ghosting you, like they feel like there's no spark there. But this Taurus is just chasing the thrills anyway. So it's like they're probably mad and like, you know what? You're gonna cut me off, I'm gonna cut you off because you're not giving me what I want. Aries to Gemini. This Gemini is chasing thrills. This Gemini could have Taurus placements because we were literally just talking about that. This Gemini only wants good times. And the reason why is because they're broken. You broke this person's heart. They feel like they've never been the same since what happened with you. They probably feel like they were better off never knowing you, because all this fucking pain and whatever else. But they're angry as shit. This person is angry. They're resentful. How dare you? I feel like this person might have a God complex too, low key, where there's like right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, how you gonna do that to me? Like, after all I've done for you, that's what it feels like. And who the fuck are you to say some shit like that? All right. Aries, the Cancer. This Cancer is longing for you, okay? They'll wait for however long it takes for them to wait because they just want you. I feel like they'll probably allow themselves to be distracted by other things, but when it all comes down to it, you're what they truly want. Aries dealing with a Leo. Oh, this Leo is going through some fucking karma, bitch. And we saw that. This Aries is going through, I mean, this Leo is going through fucking karma, Aries. They're going through karma. And I think since now they're dealing with the consequences of their fucking actions, they're finally seeing like, oh no, this is why this is happening to me because I fucked up. And I feel like they want to come to you and tell you about all the bullshit that they've been experiencing. They could have lost their job. Some friends could have betrayed them. Whoever they were fucking on could have given them something. I'm hearing like, like a little disease or whatever. Someone could have gotten pregnant. This person didn't make the right decisions and now they're dealing with the consequences of their actions from going out there doing whatever the fuck. And now they want to come towards you talking about, oh, I have good intentions. You only have good intentions because God slapped you in the back of your fucking head. I don't want that. They're in pain. They hurt. Because they stuck dealing with this shit by themselves. Aries to Virgo. This Virgo is healing right now. They're releasing, purifying, cleansing themselves. They could very well be, in their hermit mode energy, just trying to do whatever healing they need to do. Yeah, they're trying to transmute the pain. They're a little apprehensive right now. They could be cautious to come towards you. They could even just see you healing right now, and it's like, let me leave them and fuck alone. And then lastly, Aries dealing with the Libra. This Libra is distracted. Okay, and they feel like there's some delays that's blocking them from being able to come towards you. But that delay is because they're not changing their fucking perspective. They don't recognize that you are better off without them because they don't feel like they have happiness without you. Like they don't. And they're in pain too. That's nuts. All right, Aries, I hope these messages have resonated for you. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All right? Especially if you haven't yet, because why haven't you? We doing this shit one way or the fucking other because how else could we? All right? Also, if this resonated for you and you want to get a reading with me, just know you can. Link is in my bio and in the description box. Just hit up the link tree, boo. I got things. I've got, I got a tip jar as well. If you're like, oh, I like what she said right here, let me go ahead and throw a dollar. I got my Amazon wish list up on my link tree now as well. I need to take the Hulu thing down because we don't fuck with Hulu, I don't think, anymore. But now we are on Taurus. So if you've got Taurus and your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're nasty, then these messages might just be for you. So let's get this shit. What's going on in love this month for my Taurus? Damn, they both came out easy. We got time, number 41, and safe travel, number 30. So 4 and 1 is 5. You could be seeing 555. 30 is 3. You could be seeing, so you could be born on the 4th, the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th, the 7th. All right. So you could be traveling sometime soon. So just be wary. Make sure you're doing all your due diligence. You don't miss your flight or the bus or the train. Just know that wherever you're heading, you're being divinely guided towards that and direction that you're taking. Um, take the time that you need to get certain places as well. Like, don't rush. Time, I'm going to go ahead and read it just to be safe because you already know. Like, again, it's been a minute since I've used this deck, which is why I'm using it. So, divine timing is everything. You are not stuck or heading in the wrong direction, which is hilarious because it came out with safe travel. So, you're headed the direction you're supposed to right now, Taurus. So, remember that. This is also the hourglass, and it's asking you to have patience with whatever your current situation is because all will come to pass when the moment is just right. This also indicates that whatever you're waiting for is just on the horizon because once that sun goes all the way down and flips over, boom, you're in the sunlight. All right, cool. And you might have an hourglass body, okay? know that's right. I know that's fucking right. Then you have safe travel, which I imagine is similar, like we said. Trip or journey, even a small change of scenery is upon you. Meditate on this new, meditate on this before you start a new adventure, move to a new home, or take a trip. Okay, easy peasy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this shit for my Tauruses. So what's going on in love this month for my Taurus? What's going on in love the month of October for Taurus spirit? So far we've got, bam, Three of Wands indicates travel, indicates someone trying to meet you in the middle with how I'm looking at these cards. You got the Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse. Also talks about travel, is giving should I stay or should I go energy, or at least taking action versus inaction. What's the Three of Wands? The Hanged Man, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups. You could be seeing 222. You could be seeing 999. That's in reverse. So you're taking action on ending a connection with somebody for good. Queen of Wands. There could be multiple people in your energy. You could be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower reverse. Scorpio energy could be of significance. So the Hangman is Scorpio energy. Wait, no, it's not. Hangman is Pisces energy, excuse me. Hangman talks about changing your perspective, okay? Feeling tethered to spirit in the midst of making a decision, okay? Making sure you're seeing everything before you act. Because you see how they about to slap the fuck out of this person. But the bird is like, stop, look at my olive branch. So you've been waiting. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. And you've been waiting for love to come in. Since we're talking about love and there's love reading, you've been waiting for love to come in, okay? You're waiting for someone to have that equal give and take that's going to meet you in the middle, right? And you've been shifting your perspective on what that looks like. So for you, what that looks like at this particular moment is something that's going to fulfill you emotionally. What's going to add to this Nine of Cups that you've gotten for yourself to get you to your Ten of Cups, okay? What's going to cause you to be able to lower your guard? Because right now your guard is up and you don't trust anybody. You've been wounded way too many times in love for anyone to just be able to come towards you and fuck up your peace. You've been fine with taking the action to end a love situation. You could have recently ended a relationship with someone with the Two of Cups here. You could have recently done that, or just, this is just um the energy that's been lingering this month with the decision that you made, that you came to end whatever this is. Then you have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. We're going to have to clarify that. And then you have the Tower in reverse. You got the Ace of Cups right here. So new love is coming for you, Taurus. It's coming. There's a Tower moment being avoided. And I think that's because you're not necessarily like isolating. You're more so picking your battles. All right? Because as you move forward through this process in your life, you're making sure that you're being directed towards what's good for you. And you don't mind navigating things patiently to take your time to get to your wish fulfillment. New cup of love. And I feel like you're more comfortable with how you see things now because you've learned a lot. What's Three of Wands and the Hangman? You've learned a lot. Yeah, you've learned a lot. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. You've learned a lot. That time waiting and doing the work and changing your perspective on things and being tethered to yourself and asking the right questions, you're rejecting anything that doesn't fucking align with all the work that you've done. Also, someone could be, we already said that someone could be born on the 3rd, but someone could be born on the 9th, the 11th, the 18th. Again, 999 222 could be a significant. Someone could be born on the 7th. What's the 9 of cups and the 9 of wands for Taurus? So I feel like Taurus, this is your energy right now, where it's like, no, I can get the nice shit for myself. I can take good care of myself. I can. It's very much I, and you could have been in long relationships, marriages even, to where it's always been we or them. Like, oh, they, and speaking of your significant other, but now it's all eyes on me. You're not being betrayed anymore. You're tired of giving people the benefit of the doubt, and that's why you're in your wounded warrior energy, where it's like, you know what, fuck everybody that ain't adding to my happiness or my coin, and that's on purpose, because you're healing. You are healing. 3 of swords in reverse, you're healing from a heartbreak, and you're not going to be betrayed again by no motherfucker at all. You're not being betrayed. And it's hard enough to try to walk away from something that really hurts you, because you're possibly trying to figure out, why the fuck did you move like that? You could have just left me alone. Well, why did you move purposefully like that to hurt me, knowing that this it would hurt me? And you chose, of all the ways you could move, of all the swords you could have chosen, you gonna grab all 10 of them and just slap me in the fucking back like that? The fuck? So your guard is up for that reason. What's the 2 of wands reverse and the 2 of cups reverse? 2 of wands reverse, 2 of cups reverse. 3 of cups. You're having more fun now. You could be spending a lot more times with friends. Whoever this person is, they could want to reconcile with you, but now that I'm looking at it, there could have just been a third party involved. This person could have cheated on you. This person could have been sowing their seeds in other places. I think that's, yeah, you ended it because there was a third party. I mean, look how she's looking at that one right there. This person could have cheated on you with a fire sign feminine. They're looking at this one down here. I'm weak. What's the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands? The 9 of Swords. So you've been anxious about these other people in this energy. 999. So things are ending for a reason. This cycle needed to close. But 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. You've been so patient, nurturing yourself, giving to yourself, loving on yourself, trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, okay? Making sure that you don't make any mistakes, because you don't want to falter. It's like you've got something to prove now, where it's like, no, 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 no. You thought you had me stuck and lost over you and confused and hurt. No, 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 no. Let me show you. Let me get my get back by being better than you. So you could be more in your Queen of Cups energy and in your Queen of Wands energy. You could be in that feminine energy right now, where you're you're emotionally open to things more. You're loving yourself more. You're having more confidence in yourself as well. All right. But I feel like you've been anxious and feeling stuck in your fucking head about a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. I feel like your person could have cheated on you multiple times, if I'll be honest, with a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Wands, and you've been stuck in your head because of that. This is a lot of anxiety. This is your mind not being nice to you. And it's like, no, bitch, look in the mirror. Look at it. Okay? This person could have had you competing with them too. There could be a mother figure involved. Hmm. Y'all gonna have to tell me for that. We're not gonna deep dive into it too much because we still got to get to Gemini. So we're gonna see how your person feels about you, Taurus, and what actions they might take this week. We're gonna use my Afro Anime Tarot deck. You already know what it is on this. The link is in my description box if you want to get at it. You can also follow Afro Anime Tarot. She is on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram, so you can get your own deck, baby. So how does this person, I just saw 3 cups. How does this person feel about Taurus? 1, 2, 3. Funny that the 2 of Cups is in reverse too. This person's over it. Um, they're gonna claim that they're over you. They're gonna claim what's done is done. You know, I can only do so much. So what's done is done. If this is the route that you want to go, if this is really what you want, then that's fine. While secretly waiting and hoping for a fucking victory. What the fuck is that? So they're gonna tear you down because you didn't choose them, because you don't want them with this 2 of Cups. Because you don't want them. Made them not feel good enough. All right, because they're fucking not. They're not stable. They may not even like be like stable home wise either. Look, you got 2 of Cups, 2 cards, 2 of Cups. This person may not have like a little home to go to, you know. They could be trying to, I mean, watch out. It's getting colder. We're coming into the winter months. People gonna want to come sleep on your couch. Hey, let me come over, let me hang out with you for a little bit. And then before you know it, they're trying to take you to the boom boom room. Yeah, this person's toxic, bro. Aries energy could be of significance. This person is manipulative. They are demanding, and they're still waiting for a victory. I feel like they're waiting for you to come around. This could have been a cycle that you've had with this person that's happened a lot. Okay, you've got so many nines, it's ridiculous. This has to end. Do not go back to this, Taurus. Do not allow time to pass and then go back to this. Don't do it. Because they're still waiting for a victory. And the only way they can get whatever victory they think that is if you come and meet them in the middle. And we're not doing that. So what actions will, if any, will towards this person take this week? Or they're going to come to you and claim that they're not? Yeah, look at that. They're possibly going to come forward and claim that they've been doing the work. I want to go talk to the lady. I've been talking with my mom more. I just miss my grandma. I realized I never processed their death, blah, 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 blah. But they're not, they're still going backwards. They're still going through a lot of chaos right now. They're going through chaos. You could be seeing 666. Google it. Yeah, I feel like their money not right. Didn't I say that earlier? I feel like this person may not, their money not might not be right now. And you can't help them with that. Mm. So how will my Taurus know this message is for them? So signs of significance, you've got Capricorn, you've got Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, more Pisces. So heavy Pisces energy. You could have Pisces placements. Yeah. Come on, I'm fucking up. I wanted to tell y'all that, and okay, because that's gonna irritate me, honestly. You know. All right. Let me go ahead and get this right here. Cause I was about to say y'all don't pay me for having shit look fucked up. At the same time, y'all don't pay me financially, but y'all pay me with your time, your likes, and your attention. And y'all deserve things to not look fucked up like that. So how will my Tauruses know this message is for them? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could have those placements. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or have those placements. How will my Taurus know this is for them? Sacral chakra. You could be indulging. 222 could be of significance. You could be indulging in things right now. You're a Taurus, so that makes sense. You could be taking yourself out on dates. You could have been buying yourself more clothes recently. I'm hearing like you got yourself some cologne. Then you have Buddha, number 8. So you could have been praying a lot. You could be lighting incense. It's like, come on, Lord. You could be going around your space using incense to try to like cleanse everything. Bottom of the deck is heart chakra, number 4. So 2, 3, 4. You're going through this for a reason, okay? This is happening all for a reason. This is opening up your sacral chakra and your heart chakra. And you're doing the work. So that Queen of Cups definitely could be you then, because you're doing the work to open up your heart. Because whoever this person was, they've done a number on you. You are very wounded and very hurt right now. And I feel like you even know that if you deal with anybody else right now, they're not going to get the nice side of you. And I feel like you don't want to do that. And I know that's hard to not do because it's like, you know what? I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. So all y'all gonna get it one band, one sound in this bitch. And trust me, I did that. Mm. So we on that hootie hoo sound off. And just because I get it doesn't mean it's okay. I'm just saying I understand. It's Scorpio season now. So we're going from Scorpio all the way to Libra. So we're on Taurus. All earth signs get 2 card pools, okay? So Taurus dealing with Scorpio. Okay, I guess you're getting 2 for these. This Scorpio is pissed off that you set boundaries. They're destroyed by the fact that they can't access you the way that they used to. Especially if you've dealt with this person multiple times in your past and it's been like a roundy hula hoop situation. The fact that you really set a boundary and you said no has broken them. And I think if it's broken anything, it's just broken their pride. Because I feel like they really thought they had a hold on you for real, and you would always be their constant in the way of no matter what fucking happens and doesn't work out, you'll always take them back. And I feel like this year you said enough is enough. Taurus dealing with a Sag. This Sag is healing. They could be letting you know that they're working on healing. They could be like, oh, I'm gaining clarity on how I need to be better, or like I've been reading some books lately on blah 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 blah, or I've been listening to audiobooks at work and da 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 da, or this podcast. Have you heard it? It's like they're trying to find ways to impress you, to prove to you that they're finally figuring shit out in the midst of how beautiful and wonderful you are. Yet they're still confused at the fact that you never apologized to them. So I don't trust the Sagittarius, bro. Like, and look, they're still longing. They're aching for you. They want you so bad. Like if they're gonna do some healing, like don't tell me what you've done. Prove it. Where is the change behavior? If you're telling me you're reading all these books, but you're not actively you're reading you're reading different books, you've been talking to different people, you're changing your circle because you're recognizing the people around you are yes men or yes women, that licking your booty crack to give you whatever you want and say what you need to hear. You're getting rid of those people because they're not helping you grow. Like I need to see active positive changes, or why are we even doing this? The fuck. Taurus dealing with a Capricorn. May I have 2 cards, please? Shit. If you're dealing with this Capricorn, they are withdrawn. They're single, lonely, and fucking shallow. All right. Since this person has been, I feel like they've been really selfish. If you've been dealing with a Capricorn, um, they're bored without you. Y'all used to go shopping a lot, maybe, or they will buy you stuff. Like y'all had fun. Y'all went places. Y'all actively dated while y'all were together. But I think that was a front to make it seem like y'all had a whole bunch of good times, but you really didn't. So now they're lonely. Taurus with an Aquarius. This Aquarius isn't willing to ghost you. They just want to be seen by you so bad. So they're not going anywhere, bro. They're if anything, They're not running anymore. They're chasing you because they want to come back. They want a second chance. That's funny how that popped out. So you're if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're gonna come back. They're gonna return. They're chasing you. Could be a twin flame dynamic. I don't know. Taurus with an Aries. This Aries is I got a mask on. You might have to call their bluff where they're acting like everything's cool. Nah, I've been out here, I've been traveling, I've been woo, 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 woo. But they haven't let you go. They're unwell. They are unwell. Taurus to Taurus. May I have two cards, please? Memories and abandon. This Taurus is probably going to claim that they're not even thinking about you. Like, you're not even on my mind like that for real. You didn't leave me out in the cold. I left you. It's very prideful. It's very nah. This is how it is. They didn't do shit. I don't even think about them anymore. I don't give a fuck. Somebody brings your name up and they're like, I don't care. They do though. They do. Liar. Taurus to Gemini. This Gemini is at their fucking breaking point. All right. They are overwhelmed. And if one more thing fucks up around them, they gonna flip the fuck out. Taurus to Cancer. This Cancer is distorted and unbalanced. Okay. They could have a lot going on in their mind right now. That cloudy judgment is due to them being distracted and stressed out. I feel like this person, if you're dealing with the Cancer, they have so many competing priorities that they could be really delusional about everything being okay with you because everything isn't okay surrounding everywhere else. Taurus with a Leo. This Leo claims that they don't want a family with you. All right. They're like, no, you're not going to offer me security. It's no point in wanting a family with you, whatever. They're going to go ahead and walk away from this. But they're in turmoil. This person is seriously affected by this because they're going through some fucking karma right now. So they're going to act like, no, I don't want a family. No, it's good. They could be focusing on like their actual family right now and not looking at building a foundation with you because they're paying attention to what foundations they fucked up in their life just based on them making horrible decisions. I need to do my nails this weekend, but I doubt I will. I don't feel like it. Oh shit. This person is a karmic feminine or karmic masculine. Taurus dealing with a Virgo. This Virgo may be claiming they're not spying on you. All right. They could make it seem like, they're not doing that. But I feel like they have somebody else keeping tabs on you, Taurus. But right now, they're just chasing thrills. They're chasing excitement. They could have multiple people on their line right now. So they're not really paying attention to what you got going on because they're too focused on being distracted by some bullshit. Yeah. They're not in a divine masculine energy. If you're dealing with a Virgo right now, they're just toxic. And they're just going off of what feels good to distract them because they weren't expecting you to be as deep and aware as you fucking are. They weren't expecting, they probably thought that you were just fun, something to just like enjoy a little hooty hoo, if you will, and all of that. They were toxic. Mm. Lastly, Taurus dealing with a Libra. Oh, this Libra's pissed off. They're in their pride and they're deep in their ego because why haven't you come back to say sorry? They're not saying sorry. You need to do that. You need to do that. They're probably like, what the fuck do I have to apologize for? Bro. Taurus, thank you for hanging out with me on that because that is your reading. All right. So if you've got Gemini placements, step to the front, please. Step to the front, step to the front, step to the front. All right. Step to the front. Again, my books are open if you want to book a reading with me because this sounds a little bit up your alley, but you need a little bit more clarity. Link is in my bio. It's through the Square app. Just go to the Linktree link. It'll take you to my Square page, okay? Trust me, I got you. And when I say I got you, I got you. So now we are on Gemini. So if you've got Gemini and your sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're so damn nasty, these messages might just be for your ass. All right. And then after this, I'm going to cut it, do some love messages for the signs real quick. So I can at least have that posted in the meantime before this goes on YouTube on Monday. Well, actually, no. I'm going to have to post this today, I think. But I still want to do weekend love messages. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, your Venus. This is for you. What's going on in love this month for my Geminis? I don't like how any of that happened just now. I'm not even going to look at them. Gemini, love messages. What's going on in love this month for my Gemini? For my Gemini placements. I'm a fool. Okay. See, you already knew. You got past life, number 14. 1 and 4 is 5. We haven't seen that one yet. And then you have lucky. Ooh, number 47. 7 and 4 is 11. You could be seeing 444. Okay. 4 and 7 is 11. Someone could be born on the 11th, the 4th, the 7th, the 8th, the 5th, the 14th. Could be seeing 888. So lucky, I mean, obviously, it's lucky. You got some luck coming to you in love this month. It already could have come your way. If it has, that's great. You got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns gold. Okay. Meditate on this to see where that luck this month is best going to serve you. Okay. Just know you'll be at the right place at the right time. Past life, I feel like that has to deal with signs and synchronicities too. Okay. So you're being drawn to sacred spaces. Dive into ancient wisdom for your answers at this time. The connection to your current relationship or situation has deep roots and is perhaps much more than you may have anticipated. So you could be meeting someone this month or dealing with someone this month that has a past life connection. You could be dealing with a soulmate at this month, but it not only could it indicate past life connections, it could be karmic contracts, vows, commitments, or even feelings towards atonement. So if you've been fucking up with someone else, this could have been your month to atone for your sins. Just anticipate a lot of downloads this month on where you either need to atone for where you fucked up or where you could end up meeting someone from a past life. We're gonna figure it out. If we end up seeing the 6 of cups, then that's how we know it's a past person and a soulmate. If it talks about atonement, we're gonna see justice in the motherfucking reverse. What's going on in love this month for my Geminis? Ace of Wands, fiery new beginning, baby. Oh shit. 9 of Swords, someone in their fucking anxiousness, anxious or anxious. Strength in reverse, Leo energy. King of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Ace of Wands in reverse is the star. Ace of Wands is the star in reverse. Shit. 9 of Swords, 7 of Wands. What strength? This shit popping out for y'all, ain't it? Queen of Swords. The Queen and King of Swords is here, so you could be a counterpart. Doesn't necessarily need to be a twin flame, just someone that matches your style. And then you have the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Cups. Y'all, I feel like y'all might be the only one that have 2 aces. I can't remember who else may have had it already. I'm not gonna hold you. So you could be seeing 999. Okay, someone could be born on the 9th, the 18th, 16th. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have those placements. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have those placements. All right. So I feel that this month you may not have been so hopeful about a fiery new beginning coming your way. You've been very anxious and stuck in your head because you've had to fight off some bullshit. You've really had to protect your peace and stand your ground. You could have felt like you've had a lot of people around you, Gemini, that have been like fighting for their piece of the pie around you. You could have had some really good news come around you recently, and some people are just trying to take, and it's like, this is why I don't tell people my fucking business. So you could have been holding back, sharing some news of some sort. Maybe you just recently had a win, and you've been holding back sharing it because people are in your business, and you can't trust who wants to know your business for what. So you've been really protecting your peace. You've been really setting boundaries because you've been in your mind a lot, and because of that and that uncertainty, you've been setting a lot of boundaries with people. So with this strength being in reverse, um, you could be holding back from a feminine air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We already talked about that. You could feel apprehensive about approaching a Queen of Swords. There could be pride. There could be some pride and some arrogance and stubbornness dealing with the Queen of Swords. There could be some like healthy detachment going on here because of that. Then you have the King of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups. And I feel like, obviously, because this is Gemini, that this is your energy. This is your energy right here. So, because either way, the focus is on the Nine of Cups. Okay, your own emotional fulfillment. Okay, being happy as hell on your own, having that ball of sunshine for your own, not letting anybody hold you back from that sunshine, because everybody loves the sunshine. Yeah, I feel like you've got some good luck coming your way surrounding your Nine of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups down here. So that means someone's coming to bring you your last cup to give you that Ten of Cups. So what's the Ace of Wands and the Star in reverse? Because there's some healing here that still needs to be done. Maybe you don't feel worthy of this. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You got the Ace of Cups still at the bottom of the deck too. That's nuts. So there could be a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords in this situation. Just because those signs are there doesn't mean it has to be that person. They don't have, they could have those placements, but they may not. Um, but something, a fiery new beginning with a feminine earth placement. My brain keeps saying Virgo, 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 Virgo. But you may want a fiery new beginning with a Queen of Pentacles, someone that's very grounded, mature, patient, takes the time that they need to grow their own investments, and things haven't healed with this person yet. This hasn't been healed yet, and you're losing hope on a new beginning with this person. What's the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands? Someone could be born on the 9th, the 7th. We did all that already. I just have to say it again, I guess. Do you not feel confident enough for this Queen of Pentacles? What the fuck is this? What are you in your head about? Wow, the new what a new chapter could possibly look like. Fake sign energy: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. So the world, a new chapter is coming. The world is your oyster. You have you have a new cycle that you'll be stepping into, and that makes sense because we're now in Scorpio season. It's a whole new season to step into with a whole lot of newness. And I feel like you're in your head about other situations that have made you put your boundaries up, to made you put your guard up, to make you pay attention to who's trying to fuck your peace up. And one at a time, you're gonna push them fucking gators back. You've been dealing with things for yourself for a long time, haven't you, Gemini? Where you thought you could work together with someone, it ended up being you just on your own. You could be in solitude right now. What's strength in reverse in a Queen of Swords? Strength in the Queen of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Someone's focused on their money right now. Someone's focused on their money and their projects, okay, their stability, having the opportunity almost to the Nine of Pentacles to be able to have access to anything within their reach. You got the Seven of Pentacles right behind that. So someone has been taking their time and doing their due diligence, sowing their seeds, even if it's just a thought of being more financially stable, being more financially abundant. You could also feel like that whoever this other air sign is, that they have multiple choices, and because they can choose whatever they want and start and plant a seed for something new for whatever they want, you don't know if it's worth coming towards them. That could be what you're feeling anxious about. Gohan snoring in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. I doubt it because my microphone's on my face. Oh my god, he's so nice. I just turned around and looked at him. He's the cutest thing. I'm so glad that we're about to wrap this up so I can snuggle with my baby. Nothing against y'all. I love doing this for y'all. I'm always going to love doing this for y'all. And I can't believe that we're almost at 300 subscribers. We're almost at 2,000 followers on fucking TikTok and on fucking Threads. I'm almost at 3,000 followers on Instagram. Like, this is huge for me. I never thought we'd ever be at this point. At the same time, I love my son, so I can't wait to snuggle with him. What's the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups? So someone's practicing discernment. They're more head over heart right now. Hold on. Someone's more head over heart with their discernment. They're very articulate with what they want. You could be that very articulate person where you're saying, listen, my happiness looks like this and this only. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Was not anticipating that. 10-9-8, you're definitely going through something you're supposed to right now. Again, the 18th is here. You could very well be born on the 18th. That's been coming up a lot. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. 888 could be of significance. So you may feel you have it all now, right? You got your Nine of Cups. You could have recently moved. You got your own spot. You got all that money. You've made decisive choices to get to where you need to be. You're at the height of your fulfillment emotionally. What more could you want? But you by your fucking self. With this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Things might not be the best when it comes to like your family dynamic as well. There could be some going on there. You could be having something going on with your family. But with this Eight of Cups, you could have moved far from your family with the Three of Wands right here. You could have moved. So there could be distance between you and your family. And that dynamic could be having some things where it's like you need to shift the way that you see family. You need to shift the way that you describe family, or even just to create your own family. But it's like you want a family, but you're not putting yourself out there for that. You too busy grieving over something else with this Eight of Cups. There's something you need to, whoever you thought you would be with right now, and that didn't happen. You're gonna need to heal from that and release it, because the family that you want, you can have the family that you want. It's just not gonna be with that person. And if you're still holding on to that idea of that person coming back and being who you need them to be after you've done all this fucking work, and this is for my healed Geminis, by the way, because this is clearly not the situation where someone was going to have to like take accountability or whatever. This is going towards more of a healed Gemini, that you've been doing the work or whatever else, still anxious about what the new your future entails based on all these adjustments that you've made. But wherever there is still that hopelessness with a fiery new beginning with a Queen of Pentacles, you gonna have to release that. Things didn't work out for a reason. And if you did fuck it up and things haven't, and it took you a little bit to get to where you need to because of that, I mean, that could have been your karma right there. Let's go ahead and hit this Afro Anime Tarot to see how your person feels about you, Gemini. Not the Eight of Wands in reverse. Oh, they ain't coming to tell you shit. Sorry. That scared my son. I did. If y'all, he looks like a human the way he's looking at me right now. That's creepy. Mommy, sorry. He looks like a human. And I know y'all can't see me staring at the camera right now. Okay, I need both of your eyes, son. Oh yeah, I pissed him off. It's nice and warm in here too. I'll after this we'll turn the heat down. All right, Afro Anime Tarot deck, link in my bio. If you want it. I'm pretty sure I have the link in my bio for it. I'll have to double check. Four Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's releasing you. So how does this person feel about Gemini? Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. The Four of Cups. You've rejected them. Knight of Wands. They kind of feel like you a hoe. Hermit energy in reverse. This person feels like where you may have been like isolated, like you're not in isolation anymore. So it's like, what are you doing? You're revealing more of yourself lately. So you could be sharing yourself more on social media. But this person feels like you're flighty, that you're in and out. And you rejected them to do what? They still want happiness with you with this 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck though. How does this person feel about Gemini? Oh wow. The Empress. Now remember, energy is fluid. We have that duality with feminine and masculine energy. So this person feels like you the Empress. You're kind, you're nurturing, you're gentle, you flourish. Animals love you, babies love you. They feel you'd be a great parent. If you already aren't one, you are a great parent. If you are one, you make shit fucking happen. You're magnetic. Baby, I can be magnetic. I already said abundant, I know, but like I'm really hearing like abundant. Like the Empress are all the queens in the deck. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You're the whole package. They feel like you're the whole package, but you rejected them. So what are their next actions towards Gemini this week, if anything? Seven of Wands reversed. They're lowering their guard for you. Ooh, but they're obsessed. But they're obsessed. You might feel them in your energy a lot this week. You could be seeing their name everywhere. Ooh, and the Tower. Capricorn, Scorpio energy, and Virgo, Taurus energy could be of significance. This person's going through a Tower moment this week. I feel like their maladaptive behaviors are catching up with them this week. And it's funny because I feel like I said the Tower. So I feel like it's your person then that's going to have to atone this week. So their actions this week are atonement with this Eight of Cups again at the bottom of the deck in reverse this time from this deck, which is nuts. Look. Okay. This person hasn't walked away from you. This is a sad ending. I heard like this isn't the ending that they wanted, and they're not done walking away from it. And I feel like this person is just going to have to come to terms with you not being in their life anymore. Just saw Gemini. So this is definitely for you. Just saw Pisces. Well, we'll see if it all comes out. How will my Geminis know this message is for them? They'll be dealing with the Libra or have Libra placements. Libra season could have been a significance. We just got out of it. How will my Geminis know this message is for them? You could have been praying a lot more this month. You could have been asking for advice from your elders. You could be seeing 111. Mother Earth. You could have been working out a lot this month, paying attention more to what you've been eating this month too. Eating more for sustenance. I just saw Cancer. How else will my Geminis know this message is for them? sacral chakra. You could have been really indulging in like some of your favorite foods this month. You could have been working out. You're just feeling something. You're just feeling good. You've been really feeling yourself this month. 222111, bottom of the deck is Taurus. You could be dealing with Taurus, or you have those placements. So now we're on that hooty hoo sound off where we're going by the signs. All right, we're in Scorpio season, so we're going from Scorpio to Leo. Since we are on Gemini, all air signs get 2 card pulls, okay? Y'all know what this is, and y'all know what it fucking ain't. Oh, I saw healing. So you're definitely going through a healing period right now with this past life energy. You're being called to awaken spiritually. So where things you may have done or thought about in the past may have been okay, you might not have dealt with any consequences of that. Now your spirit team is like, all right, you need to wake the fuck up, bro. All right, we got more for you. Now you're where you said you wanted to be at. Now you are standing in the manifestations that you prayed for. It's time for you to do. It's time for you to do some more work. Something's telling me to look after this. Church and state is Libra energy again. So again, 111. So things need to be balanced out. Gemini dealing with the fucking Scorpio. They want a new beginning with you. They're ready to start over. Gemini to Sag. It flipped around, so I'll take it. This Sagittarius feels like you're better off without them, and they're better off without you. But truth be told is that they're just distracted by competing priorities right now. Gemini to Capricorn. This Capricorn is no longer dealing with this Capricorn is no longer looking at you as just like a sexy escapade. This Capricorn wants to commit. While in the beginning it may have just been sex, but now this person is working on finding themselves. I feel like this Capricorn wants to prove to you, like, listen, let me do the work that I need to do first, because I don't want just sex. I want more from this. I want more from you. Gemini to Aquarius. This Aquarius is in their fucking pride. They could have Leo placements. They could feel very arrogant and just stubborn over how things are happening between the both of you. You could be in no contact at this time too. I don't feel like this Aquarius thinks that you walked away and abandoned them though. If anything, I feel like this Aquarius is like, nah, I detached myself and I fucking walked away. They weren't dealing with any heart fog with mixed signals. Yeah, you're dealing with the divine feminine when it comes to this Aquarius. Or they think that you're a divine feminine. We saw the Empress earlier. Gemini dealing with the Pisces. Just one spirit. Gemini dealing with the Pisces. This Pisces is distracted. They're dealing with a lot of delays right now, so they can't put this on the forefront. All right. Gemini dealing with an Aries. This Aries told you fucking no. Aries told you enough is enough. They're drawing a line on that bitch, and they don't care how much distance is between the two of you. They probably got your ass blocked, Gemini. They probably blocked you. They said enough is enough, okay? And they're not devoted to you anymore. No, this Aries is done, friend. Aries is done. And if this is again for the Gemini that needed the atonement and was on some bullshit, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro. I truly don't. Truly don't. Oh, okay. Gemini to Taurus. This Taurus is running from you. All right? They're no longer chasing you, they're running away. This could be a twin flame dynamic, but they don't want this to be over. They're not accepting that this is final just yet. So this Taurus is just running right now. Gemini to Gemini. Your Gemini is in an emotional storm. They're in turmoil because they're fucking by themselves. It's like, damn, you really left me alone for real. And it's fucking with their heads. And look, they're longing for you because they're so lonely. It's like if they could just curl up in your arms right now, they would love that. If they could wear your clothes and just smell you. I feel like this Gemini misses the way you smell. They could have nuzzled in your neck a lot. Y'all could have cuddled a lot. They like the way that you wrapped their arms around them and made them feel safe. And now they don't have any of that. It's just hollow. Damn, you did a number on this Gemini, Gemini. Or Gemini, whoever you're thinking about right now. Gemini to Cancer. This Cancer says it's over. And they're trying to do some work on their own selves, okay? All right. Gemini to Leo. This Leo is fucking distorted, bro. They dealing with some illusions, okay? Thinking everything is cool and it's not. They got a lot of cloudy judgment here. They're really unbalanced. There could be a lot of like flashes of anger or just energy where it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, bro, you're right. What is this? I'm weak. Like, are you okay for real? Gemini to Virgo. This Virgo is hopeless. This Virgo is hopeless. They no longer have faith that you're going to come back to them. It's like, what's the point of manifesting someone that's not going to come back? They're hopeless. They feel like you're the only person that they want, but they're hopeless in the fact of getting you back, and they're trapped because of that. Like, what's the point? What's the point? It's very much they don't want me no more. So they're hopeless. It's like, what's the point of even attempting to repair this? They don't want me. Lastly, Gemini dealing with the Libra. This Libra is going to confess to you that they've been longing for you. They're going to come clean. You're going to get something in the DM or text messages that say, hey, you're going to get a hey, a sup. They might send you a meme. This Libra's ready to come clean though. They miss your ass. They miss your ass. And if anything, they might hit you up just to be like, are you just for nothing? They don't even want nothing. It's just like, I was just thinking about you. I really want you to know how much I care about you, but and how long I've been craving for you and wanting your ass. You know, but like, are you going to be receptive to it or not? So this is what I have for you all. Thank you so much to my Aries, Taurus, Gemini collective. I hope all of these messages have resonated for you all today. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things as it were, if you will. We are doing so great. I'm really happy for us. I do have some new decks that I got recently that I do want to use, which I will. I'm supposed to be using my Halloween deck, but I have another Halloween deck that I got recently, so I'm going to be using that for the next readings. But after this, we have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then we're done. And then I'm going to go start using the other decks, okay? So, again, make sure you're keeping up with me on all my social media platforms. That's Twitch, because your girl be gaming, which I'll probably stream some Resident Evil 2 remake today. Find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, and of course YouTube. You're not gonna find me on Twitter because I'm not on that. I got rid of I don't even know if I deactivated my account. I'm not on Twitter no more. What's the point? But yeah, you know what it is and you know what it ain't, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. And I holla back.